Sir, if the allegations proven true by Mr. High are accurate, do you condemn those actions taken by the Buffalo School District?
Bro, don't touch me.
You're touching me.
I'm standing here first, right?
I need to get back.
Okay, so don't touch
I
me.
need to get by.
Go.
You're blocking my access to a public
Go.
school. You go.
We're here.
You go.
Keep grabbing me.
You just take a swing at him?
You want me to take it? He wants to go outside. I don't want to.
You want to launch him?
Come here with me for a second.
So what's going to happen now is he is going to sign, and then after that, he gets portrait.
Hey everyone, Redress Now here with a visit to the Buffalo Public Schools main offices on the 7th floor of Buffalo City Hall at 65 Niagara Square in Buffalo, New York. This visit occurred on Monday, April 28th, 2025, and it followed a stunning disclosure by Buffalo Police Special Victims Unit Detective Richard High made Saturday, April 26th, 2025 on the Unsubscribe podcast. On that podcast, Detective High aggressively accused Buffalo Public Schools officials of failing to protect children from abuse and even obstructing investigations by police and the court system into alleged abuse of children. The allegations made by Detective High, who has a lengthy and documented history of misconduct, quickly prompted the Buffalo Board of Education to hire a third-party investigator to look into his claims. To find out more and get to the truth, I visited Buffalo Public Schools' main offices with Auditing Erie County and Act Now Media to seek comment from the school officials. We were not welcomed with open arms, and one journalist was assaulted by a Buffalo Public Schools employee. Unfortunately, the school district presented itself as a collection of Soviet-era thugs with plenty to hide. First, we'll hear the comments made by Detective High on the Unsubscribe podcast. Then we'll get into my visit to the Buffalo Public Schools main offices.
Here's the deal. I've been in SVU in the Buffalo Police Department for 2 years, and there was a space in between it where I left SVU, the Special Victims Unit, and I went to two other, I got promoted to lieutenant and then went to the FBI and assisted with that, and I'm back in SVU. But during those 2 years, even before then, there has been an issue where the Buffalo school system, specifically their legal representatives in the city, like the city attorneys that specifically work for Buffalo Public Schools, right? So I'm not sure if that's the city of Buffalo buying these attorneys and having them protect them, or if it's like the schools, like lawyers for the schools as their own thing. But either way, long story short, the Buffalo school system has been intentionally not reporting the assaults of student between student, and then has also used the Buffalo Police Department's school resource officers to write reports and then had their influence over those officers to then close the reports. And that's a story I'll get into.
Right. So soft pitch, why are they doing that?
I don't know. My best estimate is that they're afraid or don't want the numbers to show that there are these police investigations occurring at their schools or assaults occurring at their schools because it could affect funding or something somehow, which, by the way, is fucking stupid. If a crime happens at a school, it doesn't mean that funding is then stopped or prevented from going to that school. Oftentimes, if there's a problem, people will pour money into that problem to fix it. And I'm going to give you an example. This is a real example. There is a school that's attached to the Buffalo Science Museum. That school that's attached to the Buffalo Science Museum has doors that can go from the Science Museum into the school. Those doors are not locked. Individuals can get into them, right? Stranger danger, right? And that happened. So a stranger went into the school. It's a grade school. It's a very low school. And this person grabbed a male and a female child.
So it's a very low school?
Low grade school.
So like first through fifth.
Yeah. So kids under the age of 10.
Oh, fuck.
So it goes into the school and grabs a young female child and a male child and tries to leave. And I'm gonna parcel this story up in kind of the way that the information came in. At first, the information that came in was that there was one female child that was, an attempted abduction. There was no report about the second child. Kind of a big deal. The second child, the boy, had pissed himself. And when his parents came, sorry, I'm getting fucked up. When his parents came to pick him up.
Take your time, brother.
Yeah, sorry. Give me a second.
You good?
You're all right, man.
When his parents came to pick him up, the school did not disclose to the parent that the kid was a part of an attempted abduction. So when parents asked him, why did my kid piss his pants at school, the teachers and the people in charge did not tell them that there was an attempted abduction. The school then deleted the video of the attempted abduction.
The fuck?
In the district attorney's office, excuse me. And the district attorney's office only got it because somebody within the school had the wherewithal to record it and then give it to them. The district attorney's office has sent subpoenas, so like court-ordered documents from judges that are signed, to the school's legal representatives. And those representatives have intentionally not responded to them. Now, here's the weird thing, which is like this is the biggest issue right here. Is that specific one is the one that sent me over the edge. Obviously, I'm emotional from it. So, the biggest issue with this entire story, well, one of the issues with this entire story, is that when subpoenaed, these legal representatives for the Buffalo School Department are ignoring the subpoenas and not responding to them, but being obstructionists and actually giving information to school administrators and school personnel to not talk to the police or assist the police in any way. In fact, to obstruct us, like intentionally, do not do these things. Here's how you prevent the police from doing their job.
Okay, here is my visit to the Buffalo Public Schools district offices to find out if these allegations are true, and if so, what is going to be done about it.
I didn't see a name on that door no more.
Buffalo Public School sex offender offices. So they have signs, they just don't give a shit about your kids, I guess.
That's odd. How many teachers are in that list? That's what we want to know here. They cover them up, so they probably keep the teachers off, apparently.
Keep an eye on this tall gentleman here in the blue shirt. That is John M. Palomara. He is a buyer with Buffalo Public Schools. He's been with the district for about 10 years. He was paid $82,103 in 2024, according to See Through New York. He will become so infuriated about journalists asking him questions during this visit that he will assault one of the independent journalists and destroy his phone. The recording of the assault is on that phone. We are working to repair that phone so we can get the video off it, as well as the Buffalo Police body cam video of the subsequent investigation and post that in an updated video. So keep an eye on this guy. He's dangerous, and you'll see why later on in this visit.
You guys know anything about this situation where they're diddling on kids in Buffalo schools? You guys are part of the cover up? We're here to investigate. I was walking away not speaking to us. It makes you look awful guilty.
Do you condemn the actions that were taken on behalf of Buffalo School District?
Did you just walk her up here for her safety? Did you do that for the kids in the Buffalo school? I mean, they're not going to answer their doors. What do we got to do? Just hang out and wait for them to walk through, and then we got to go home, right? Our investigation's being impeded on right now. Nobody wants to answer for this. These people trust their children to the school system, and this is what happens. Scary. But at least all their doors are locked around here. I could almost see her through the glass. She was so close to it, guys. I wonder if the Office of Legal Counsel is the one who put out these signs that they can't seem to enforce right now.
The executive staff member you're about to meet is Dr. Will Carestis. He's going to give us the silent treatment. He was appointed interim superintendent of the Buffalo School District earlier in April of 2025. His opinion of journalists is we need to do it his way, request an interview via email so he can stymie us, stonewall us, and not talk to us. But then when we go and ask his staff questions and use them as sources because he refuses to answer our questions as a member of leadership, he gets upset. So, of course, we're going to see, why we have to go interview staff members. It's because he stonewalls us and will not answer our questions. I wonder why.
Hey, Will. We're here to ask some questions about the public school systems and their lack of security. You seem to want to remove cameras and stuff in the offices and that, and you put these signs up. Aren't the children supposed to be safe?
Sir, if the allegations proven true by Mr. High are accurate, do you condemn those actions taken by the Buffalo School District?
How can we do
to
it
fix
but
the
the kids
problem? Are
don't?
the kids safe at school right now?
How come you guys can lock these doors, but you can't lock the hallway door between the science building and the school? It seems like you guys do know how security works. William!
Please don't block my access to the stairs.
Bro, don't touch me.
You're touching me. You're
I'm
touching me.
standing here first, right?
I need to get back.
Okay, so don't touch
I
me.
need to get by.
Go.
You're blocking my access to a public
Go.
school. You go.
We're here.
You go. I have to go anywhere.
You do what? We're here.
So? And I pay for your salary.
Okay. Thank you.
You should say thank you.
Okay.
There's some cuts coming to this department this year. You know that? We'll make sure you're part of it. Yeah. Have to get a real job in the private sector like the rest of us.
Got you.
Yeah.
Yep. Have a good day.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
You just take a swing at him?
You want me to take it?
He wants to go outside. I don't want to.
You want a lawsuit?
Can I give his name? I'd like to press charges. Can I give his name? I need a new phone. Sir, can I get your name? Can I fill out a complaint form? He smashed my phone. All I want is his name.
I don't know.
No, you're fine. I just know, who do I talk to? Yeah, he came down the stairs and made a comment to Dan about meeting him outside. So I said, why do you want to meet Dan outside? He got in my face and slapped the phone, which is fine. He wants to fight. I get it.
I think we have to report an assault.
I do. I would like to report an assault. My phone's broke.
I see that.
You got it. Good.
So I'm about to go in, but if
Excuse me, sir. Are you guys here for a call for service regarding an assault? No. What call for service are you here for? Because he made one. This gentleman right here, he was assaulted by a staff member inside City Hall. Incurred some property damage. The gentleman I'm talking about attempted to assault me as well. He threatened me too.
Apparently not here for us. They're going to try to do damage control.
Gentlemen,
Good afternoon.
what's going on?
Are you here for a call for service regarding an assault?
I was.
Okay, so that's our call. Yeah, he was the one who was assaulted.
So what's going on? You're in there recording, asking simple questions, which is report that just came out. As you heard, the Buffalo police officer came out with a bombshell. I have the paper on it if you don't know what's going on. Richard High. Essentially, they're covering up a bunch of crimes and stuff, and we just wanted to ask how they feel about that. Is that what's really going on in publicly accessible areas? We were coming downstairs, and one of the employees, Dan, had walked past him and mentioned to Dan he's going to drag him outside and take the shot of him. And I said, well, why do you feel the need to do that? Yeah. Why don't you defend the kids that hard? And he turned and slapped my phone out of my hand, and it broke. And I'd like to file a police report to have him replace my phone. And I'd like maybe you guys to ask him why he doesn't fight that hard for the kids.
There were verbal threats made against me as well. He came at me and said he was going to assault me too. And I stepped back, and I do have that on video. I did attempt to retreat. Okay. So I mean, those are the two issues that we have going on.
He went out of his way to walk across the hall to bump into me. Like
it's right in front of the security camera too, so they have that. I can try and send you the footage. It's not going to be good because it's and.
No, I understand. But so, do you have ID on you so I could just start with grabbing info down and taking names?
It's my brand new I can fly ID too, so it's nice and fancy. Yeah,
there you go.
I look like a creep ass, so don't judge me on the picture. But
you're good, man. So I guess they went inside. Trying to ask questions.
I'll fill you in. So we went in to ask, once again, Richard High, one of you guys came out with a bombshell report that Buffalo Public Schools is covering up some pretty heinous stuff, and we wanted to ask simply what their views on that were and what they're doing to fix it and stuff, and no one answered. No one wanted to talk to us. Yeah, you did it. And you guys did it because they don't work with you guys either, so you understand. So
it was a basic news interview.
We asked, no one said anything. Coming down the steps, we're in the basement. Guy in a blue shirt, I don't know his name.
What do you look like?
Tall guy, glasses, thin. I think he works in the finance office.
Finance office?
I think so, yeah. He's in the security office. I don't know if he's still there, but he was in the security office.
I think
which one did the phone? Which one whacked the phone?
The tall guy, blue shirt, glasses, in the finance office.
Somebody named Dan?
No, that's Dan.
Okay. Oh,
so,
okay.
I'm sorry. Dan was walking up the steps, and when he walked past Dan, he said, like, I'm going to drag you outside and kick your ass. And I said, why do you want to take him outside? And he turned, and that's when he swung the phone. And then we had an exchange where I said, why are you hitting me and not the people that want to abduct children? Right. And then he said he's going to drag me outside and kick my ass, which, I mean, maybe he is. Maybe he knows jiu-jitsu or something. I don't know. I'm not. I just
talking about they came here to talk or whatever, I don't know. And then security got into it.
This is a picture of the guy. This is. I'm gonna roll it back 15 seconds here. Okay. I'm gonna play. You're gonna see him come across the hallway to bump into me just to start.
No, this is the finance guy. This is the finance guy.
So I'm coming up the steps here.
Yeah.
This is
right there.
Me being cute, being super cute.
So I'm walking up.
Keep that in the notes.
The guy in the blue shirt, you'll see him go out of his way to walk, like weirdly get in front of me, and like I'm standing against the wall, and he threatened to kick my ass there. And then he goes down there and slaps the phone out of his hand. So that's the guy we're looking.
That's him. This is him walking down the stairs. He's yelling at Dan. He's saying, I'm going to kick your ass. I'll drag you outside. And that's when I say, why do you want to drag him outside to kick his ass? We just want to know what's going on with the kids. And then he got it good. Yeah, he wanted to drag me outside. Which I'm chubby, so it's hard to kidnap. But do you know who's easy to kidnap? Those kids in the Buffalo City schools.
He's definitely a city worker working in this.
I think he's in the finance office. He came out of there at the finance office.
This is going to be the incident number for the report. Okay, so right now, damage to your phone is going to be a criminal mischief charge. If he's in here, you see him, he's a charge for criminal mischief, he'll be out on appearance. Okay? But that's where we're at right now. They do not, for whatever reason, you can't get in before you don't find it. Report I file for your cell phone, and we obviously know who the suspect is.
What's up, Scott? Tony. Right. You're all set, man.
He's at his body camera. Good. Incident report. I'd recover this, but I don't have a camera anymore, Steve.
Going up to the 8.
How's it going? 8-4?
Yeah, round 1.
All right. You might be next.
That you know where they come in and out of?
I mean, that's, I think, where you recorded them. Do you recall where you saw him? Do you recall where you saw the guy come out initially? Was it around here?
I thought he was coming out downstairs at 7, so we didn't spend much time.
But we saw him up here.
Was it for Buffalo Public? Was it for the Buffalo schools?
I felt like he came
They're telling me it's right down from where we're standing right now.
It's entirely possible that he's on floor 7.
They're calling to get a room number. So
Yeah. I mean, you spent more time with him than I did.
I can tell you his name. That's what we need.
I just heard,
You know what I mean?
I heard the shouting downstairs, and that's all I heard.
Screenshot this. It doesn't.
This is on too, guys. So you know, I'm recording just as
Oh,
well.
cool.
Just,
No,
I'm just saying, just
we
tell
appreciate
them.
it.
I will
Yeah.
take his phone, show them, see if I
Yeah.
can get a name. Go from
Good to go?
Hold on. Just
Take your time.
brain fart.
No, you're good.
It's on a picture, so it should. We just got to inform like Wessel's hall, like the security cameras too.
This floor, yeah, the purchase.
Where's your buddy at?
He's still downstairs, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, there's a couple folks down there.
we gotta take.
He fled.
Guys, if they got a business card, that would help us with get to a civilly and take care of the phone problem.
Well, if he damaged the phone, that's criminal mischief. He would have to get charged criminally for that.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying for
okay, got it.
and then obviously the court will probably make a pay for the phone, but you know, just understand this card work for us.
Completely understand.
What? He's not here.
No, we need to have a word with you, if possible.
With me?
No, with someone.
Okay, come in.
Lock it up.
Forcing the hand of justice.
Very disrespectful of the police.
That lady was, yeah.
She kick you out?
No, she's worried about him showing up and you guys getting into it.
No, I'm not interested in getting into anything.
It makes sense, all right.
They took my weapons at the door, so you guys don't have to worry.
No, I'm just... Just here, keep your peace.
Even she knows he's a hot devil.
I mean, everyone's in there a little frustrated because, you know, they're not used to this.
Yeah.
I'm not used to something like this, you know, but they're just not used to it. And it's like I say, it's a certain level of like discipline that you gotta have and restraint. So it's just.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah,
Amen.
so. for it, and you just, you know, it is what it is. You just deal with the repercussions. He's more pissed off than me.
Are they being uncooperative in there?
It's just, it's more of like well, they did this, they did that. I don't want to talk much because I'll lose my voice, but it's like a back and forth, like looking for a reason to justify actions.
I mean, like, I called the guy a clown. He walked across his way, out of his way to bump into me in the hallway. You can see it on the video, and I'm like, you're a clown. What is wrong with you? I mean, like, calling someone a clown and punching somebody, hitting somebody is two different things.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely different levels, you know what I mean? Like,
Me? Is he in there?
No. We're still waiting on him.
I think they're trying to get us in trouble or something.
What'd you say?
I think they're going to try to get us in trouble.
I think they are.
The security still doesn't understand who we are. They just come lock the door like we're gonna walk in. Like they're scared or something. Dude, it's crazy. These people are nuts.
You know, they're afraid of accountability.
Where's Dwayne at? He's still down there.
He's downstairs and he's asking what's going on.
And it's funny, I just realized because that door's on backwards, they locked the door. Well, I keep getting easy, you just pop the hinges. They're on the outside. This door and another door, well, on the outside.
This guy's all rigged up.
Dude, that's how ridiculous this is, guys. Nobody's going.
He's getting a little upset.
Signs us to that. Nobody's going to He's getting some facts.
All right, guys. So, he's on the, all right, we spoke with him. We're talking with him right now.
Yeah.
Do you guys, would you like to speak with him? If so, he would just like to talk to you without the cameras being on. If not, then he doesn't want to talk. His side was he understands everything and he's not okay with what's going on in the school system, is what he said. What he said was, you guys are just putting it in his face. He was like, he felt like I got a personal bubble. Like, we all have families, we all got kids, I get that. He's just telling me he wants to come to work, go home. He said how they just came about asking the wrong people. It irked him. He was like, I wasn't trying to do anything like that. He was like, but if they don't want to talk, so be it. I'm willing to talk with them face to face if they don't want to record. We are going to be recording because that's our duty. However,
yeah, we don't show off our cameras.
Yeah, the purpose of this is basically to show the public what's going on and get some answers from district staff. I mean, I wasn't actually present, I think, when you and Dwayne had the interaction with him, so I can't speak to how that went down, but yeah.
So the way I see it is, that gentleman went out of his way to get himself into this trouble. So number one, yeah, we want to press the charges, or I'm sure the charges will be pressed. Number two, we're more than willing to have a conversation with anybody. we don't do it off camera because that's what we are. That's what we do. It's just, you know, I mean, like, if I show off the camera, my audience and the people that I answer to are going to be twice
Live right
now.
now?
What's that?
Live right now?
We're live.
Okay.
And obviously I can't show off live.
I understand.
And I wouldn't want to have that conversation because what would the point be? Because I'm not here talking for myself. I'm talking for the people.
Right.
I think one of the benefits of
My
this
opinion
interaction
is, you know, we knocked on the door downstairs. We knocked on administrator's door. We knocked 2 administrators' doors, 3 administrators' doors. Right? He was out there giving us the stink eye the whole time. Never really talked to him. Went downstairs, like I said, you can watch the video. I'm walking up the stairs, don't even know who the guy is. I don't know what his position is here. I'm not asking him questions about the school. I don't even know if he works for the school. I just know I seen him on the floor giving us the stink eye. But when I walked up the door, obviously people walk on the right? Yep. So I'm walking on the right side of the hall. He comes on this side and walks between me and the wall. And I'm like, sitting this close to the wall. I mean, so for him to say that he just wants to go home and mind his business, that's not accurate. And that's not what the video shows either. Video evidence. That's why we record government.
I like hearing your side. I like hearing their side. I like coming back and being, you know, this is what we got. This is what you got. What do you want done? So, with that being
I tell you
said,
what. If he wants to talk to Dwayne, if he wants to offer to pay for the phone screen or the phone,
that's
and Dwayne doesn't.
Can we get Dwayne up here?
Yeah, we can get him up here.
You want to give him a call?
Crush charges. If he wants to
it's
take
all
the
up to
phone out of his
Because
pocket,
it's his
I'm sure
phone.
we
It's
could do
his.
that.
Because if anything,
He's actually complaining.
yeah. Because
He is the complainant.
Call Dwayne. Tell him to go up to 8.
Call him.
Yeah, because that could be up to him. I mean, he might see different.
I'd rather listen. If I was in the wrong, okay, and even if I don't want to be wrong, like say I don't want to be wrong, I'm scared.
They'd like you to come up to floor 8 because your assaulter wants to apologize to you. Come on up. All right, we'll see you in a bit.
So I feel like if they could work this out and it could be.
Yeah, you gotta come to 8.
My phone's worth 300.
All right, see you soon.
Are you willing to give me 200? Okay, 200. Or and then all that extra stuff. Is it really worth it? So that's what we'll go back in there talking with them after if everybody wants that route.
You can talk to him.
He's coming up.
He's willing to make it was wrong. I'm sorry. Here's some pay for the phone. I will never do that again. I'm sure he might accept
I think he's understanding of the situation right now. So, yeah, we'll just hang out for a little bit and we'll go from there.
I think the other thing to point out too is we attempted to talk to administration. Like we come here trying to talk to leadership, and when they're not cooperative and they don't answer questions, then it falls to middle management and the person below them where, you know, now they could be a potential source. So, you know, what I always try to let people know when we're trying to do this is, you know, you got to let management know that if they break something, they got to buy it and they got to be the source.
Yep, absolutely.
It's right in that door waiting for you.
In there?
In there, yeah.
Hey, so we spoke with him.
Yep.
And he, you know, his main thing was, you know, he understands why you guys are here.
Yep.
And he said that who wouldn't like not be okay with what's going on in the school system. He goes, I don't care for cameras in the face. He goes, you know, I don't know how they'll feel about it, but if they would like to talk to me off camera.
Absolutely, yeah. That works for me.
Would you like to go? Are you guys cool if you guys sit here and I put him right here?
That's fine. Yeah.
Foreign insurance policy is so important too.
Yeah, just so we'll bring you, come on.
Go right in there.
You getting in there?
Tell them to quit knocking that door. Nobody's gonna walk in.
No.
They're freaking nuts around here.
This whole thing over.
Why are they so scared?
Without him.
I'll leave this in my phone.
I mean, bring both of them. Damn, sometimes.
Get his business card, Dwayne. Yo, watch in like 2 seconds, somebody's gonna unlock that door like a little gremlin. Sure,
They're very uncooperative.
They're impeding our investigation.
No, they were uncooperative with BPD. in there.
They were
You could hear me. Yeah, they were yelling.
at him.
Yeah, they were yelling at him.
Is that Twain?
No.
Oh, this body camera footage is gonna be off the hook. God. This dude yelling at him.
Yeah, he
Not
is.
gonna go with it. That's not Dwayne.
No, no.
That's the guy who works
The
here.
complainant has not said a word so far.
You would know.
No, that would be the subject of the complaint that's talking right now.
I understand you guys are upset. He got mad.
It didn't sound like much of an apology.
I asked for his name, he didn't give it to me, so we're pressing charges.
Okay.
He was not gonna give me money for the phone. I asked for his name.
Was that him yelling at you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I said,
I heard it.
he's mad that we're here. I said, we knocked on the door of the supervisor's office. We knocked on the security office.
Certainly never knocked on his office.
We called the number, and the
We weren't
number
even on
goes
this
nowhere.
floor.
And he goes, we're not doing it right. We tried to do it right. They let him, I told him, you're mad at the wrong fucking person. His boss has left him out to dry. He's quitting. His boss has left him out to fucking hang. They let
Who's the
him
boss?
walk down the
What
hallway.
boss?
The supervisor's office, superintendent's office. They're not answering their phone.
They seem to have a habit of letting people out to dry
Yeah,
around
and I
here.
said, you're mad at me. Your bosses let you wander the hall while they're locking the doors.
Did you say this guy's quitting?
Yeah, apparently he said he's quitting. I just walked out because he said he's not going to give me money for my phone. He's not going to give me his name, so just press charges then. We're done here. I said my piece. He's mad at the wrong people. He said, we're doing it wrong. Well, what's the right way to do it? Send emails.
They all say we're doing it wrong.
I'll reiterate, just so you guys can see this. Let's call the Buffalo Security Office. The Buffalo Public School Security Office, real fast.
Well, we tried to talk to Will, who is, isn't that the supervisor for this floor, Will?
Let's see what happens.
We tried to interview Will.
Oh,
Yeah, it is disconnected.
do it the right way. We tried.
Well,
He's not going to pick up the phone.
He's gonna have to get his name on that police report.
yeah.
You want to take him down, no supporting their position?
Yeah.
All right, cool. We just got to fill out a paper quick.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, no problem. We're going to be bringing him out shortly.
No, I'll get out of the way.
He's in our custody now. I don't want to make this. He's under arrest. I'm saying this on camera. He's under arrest. You can see him in the car, but we're going to be walking him down now. So,
Okay.
if you can, I don't want to do that whole thing. He's already.
Yeah, you got it.
Just as a courtesy, please.
Yeah.
He's one.
You've seen it first, folks. One in handcuffs coming out.
You got it. Yeah. You're not getting rid of anything.
Yeah, it's going to be 145.05 sub 2 of the penal law. Just higher charge of criminal mischief, anything over.
That's not an appearance ticket, though.
Over
right?
250, yeah.
It is or isn't?
It's a low grade.
Well, I'm saying, is this an appearance ticket where he's going to get an appearance ticket, or he's got to go downtown?
He's going to be getting the appearance ticket today. Right now.
I was going to say,
So what's going to happen now is he is going to sign, and then after that, he gets the court date.
The police report obviously had his name on it.
Well, there you have it, folks. A stunning amount of aggression and stonewalling on display from Buffalo Public Schools against independent journalists. Just asking some basic questions, roughly a day after a major scandal broke involving the school district. You would think they would want to be open and transparent with the free press to try to overcome this scandal and move beyond it, but apparently not. I mean, from what we saw here during this visit, just a large amount of aggression, unwillingness to engage with the public, and an apparent belief on the part of district employees that they can put their hands on you and assault you for asking basic questions about a story of major public importance. So it may not be a stretch to lend some credibility to Officer High's allegations about the school district, but rest assured we will continue to investigate this matter. We are working to bring you the video of the assault that occurred during this visit. It's on a broken phone at this point, the video footage is. We're trying to get that off the phone, and we are following up on a FOIL request to the Buffalo Police Department for the body cam video of the officers involved in this incident. So we hope to bring you that video in a follow-up story very soon. But until then, this is Redress Now. Be sure to defend your right to keep and bear cameras in public.